It's been too long, Woody.
Came here as fast as I could after Jesse called for help.
Oh, thank you!
They have given us a lot of swag over the years. This may be one of my favorites, Cowgirl Courage Soap. And I'm curious, out of all the free swag you've received over the years regarding this film, what's your favorite thing?
Man, I do not have that. I don't have No, I could use like maybe a Slinky Dog pencil sharpener or
or that toilet thing at Conan.
Oh, Conan's. What was that called? Potty Master or something like that? I can't
The
remember
weirdest thing ever.
Conan O'Brien gets it.
I'm into swag, so I have the details as I recall them. The first, literally almost handmade Buzz Lightyear toy. They didn't automatically give you one, but of course they said yeah, and they ran out of them so fast. But the originals, I hate to tell the collectors, are very heavy. The original Buzz Lightyear, I think they made about 800. I've got the number, and they sold out immediately at Harrods in London. Caused a lot of problems. And
Fist fights.
And I got one of those. I have one of the originals.
I'd like to have a Woody poncho or a serape, whatever we have there, man. Wouldn't it be cool if I was just sitting here with a big knot thing?
No, it would not be cool.
You can't fly.
They are a beryllium carbonic alloy.
The toys obviously don't change, the world around them does. And you guys have known each other for decades. What is the thing that has not changed about the person sitting next to you?
His neuroticism, my
Hasn't
need
changed.
to periodically say, you don't have to think about that right now.
And consistency.
Yeah.
The man I said the car body itself gets a little rusty.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the vehicle is just as substantial. It was built right the first time.
We have had many a lunch together. We've been doing it now since the second in the saga. And I love, at some point in our lunch, because we sit down, we talk for 2.5 hours, it never stops. And at some point, somebody hears our voices, and their eyes pop out of their head, and they come by and say, is this really happening before my very eyes?
Look, star, deputy, me, no star.
Oh, hey, Buzz, what is that? Woody and Buzz he's got a cheeseburger and you've got a chopped salad. I can't believe that. That always pleases me.
Bonnie still needs us. Our time ain't over yet.
There are obviously so many moments over the years that have gotten to us, that have choked us up. And in this one, I don't want to give too much away, but it is a way that Jessie is honored by one of her kids. And I'm wondering, what is the sweetest way each of you has been honored?
I'm going to go with it when a child of a certain age with his parent of a certain age have similar reactions to me in a movie line.
Yeah.
We did a pre-premiere in London, and the kid didn't really get me until I spoke, and then he had that uncomfortable, why is this man eat Buzz Lightyear? Like it was inside, and the adult was a big smile, and then she's explaining, and then their parent was with them, and all 3 generations, I go, I'm part of their, not me, I don't take credit for it. I'm humbled by that I'm in their life like that.
Yep.
And it makes all 3 of them have that same smile.
When there is that specific memory that they have about a time in their life when something was going on in their family, and they sat down and watched Toy Story and were relieved for that period of time, and whatever struggle they were going through was replaced by a shared joy. That's the power of cinema, without a doubt about it. But it's also something that we do not take lightly when it comes down to being Woodrow and Edwin or Woody and Buzz.
I will remember this. I just became a grandmother a month ago. I know you have 3 granddaughters.
You did it. Mission accomplished.
What is the message you hope your grandkids get from this?
Play.
Play.
Put it down and play.
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Oh, extinction.
Before I get to you, the icon,
Yes.
I need
Oh,
to start
God.
with the newbie, and I
Yes.
actually thought it would be perfect to ask a question from Claude on AI.
Oh, boy.
I typed in, I'm interviewing Greta Lee for Toy
Okay.
Story 5. What would you ask? And here is the
Oh.
question.
Oh, God.
Lilypad is not evil. She just operates exactly as designed. Does
Oh.
that make her a more unsettling villain versus a traditional villain? That's from this device.
Oh, gosh.
Not that I want it to replace what I do, but
That's
so cool.
That is
It was
cool.
crazy.
Well,
Good
okay.
question.
Well, okay, Claude. Well, I don't think that Lilypad is a villain.
Right.
Is a thing. I think that there are certain traits that she has that would make her villain-like. But at the end of the day, we found that actually Lily and Jesse both want exactly the same thing, which is they just want what's best for Bonnie. They just have initially very different ideas of the best path towards achieving that common goal. She's just a complicated lady.
Yeah.
I like to think of her.
And she's new. She just got out of the box.
Right.
She
She cut her some slack.
Yeah. Give her a chance.
Right.
Yeah. Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye.
There are so many moments over the years and in this film where there's a moment that gets to you. And in this one, without giving it away, it's when Jessie is honored in a very specific way by somebody from her past. And I'm wondering for you, what is the nicest way someone has honored you?
Oh, that's such a good. You know, I think it's all in the details. Like today, my shoes were a little bit big, and my husband said, "Let me give you my socks."
What? Are you wearing his socks?
So I found
So sweet.
because it makes my shoes fit.
But the fact that he honored you and noticed.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
It's the little things.
I'm impressed.
You know?
Yeah. Speaking of not so little as a thing, Taylor Swift comes out with a song.
I knew you through the days of the blades of the grass in summer.
Yeah.
Your makeup artist out there says you've been listening to it all day.
I have.
First time you heard
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. I listened to it last night in the bath. It's so good.
What'd you think? Have
It's
you seen it
perfect.
in the film yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I do know. Do you know? I know when it happens in the
Yes.
film. And
Yes, we
it's-
saw- yep.
It's a perfect spot for it. That. Yeah.
But to have someone like that, I mean, you are the crux of this film. Obviously, it is very female, and I would argue we could have a whole separate discussion about what it's like to grow up in this day and age as a young girl with this.
Absolutely.
Totally.
I am so blessed I didn't have to do that.
Yes,
I'm much older.
me too.
But I mean, just tell me about the importance of that message and this in
Yeah.
this day and age.
Well, I think it's so cool that she got it so fast. So
Yeah.
so many more people are going to see this movie because of that and because of that song. That was the first thing I said when I got out of seeing the movie is I can't believe they took on tech.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that? How do you answer those issues? And I think they did a great job.
And female friendship is such a huge part of this movie. Just friendship in general.
Yes.
We've been talking so much about, human connection, real human
Yes.
connection, and finding your person and how essential that is. And they do such a good job of that.
I agree. And really paying attention to who actually is a friend. What is a
Yes.
friend?
Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you for this. They gave us Cowgirl Courage. It is soap. I will be using it because I'm very nervous right now and I am sweating. So I will be putting this to use
Oh my God.
in honor of both of you.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.